beginning of Genesis, you are introduced to a figure called Elohim. In less than a few minutes, I'm going to change your reality for the rest of your lifetime. This Elohim, referred to in Genesis, is not referring to one benevolent God. In its original tongue, the Hebrew language, it is plural. It means multiple gods. In its context, this word is not properly understood amongst you humans. There are some of you who blindly believe that Elohim refers to the Trinity. But I'm going to show to you that it is referring to beings of a higher order. If you visit Genesis 18, when Abraham was met by 3 men, yes, they are described as men in flesh. As Abraham sees these 3 beings who appear to him, he instantly recognizes them and displays to them hospitality that is only displayed to a royal monarchy. He bows to their feet, offers them water, and even offers his own home for them to stay and rest in. He says to the Lord, "If I have found favor in your eyes, do not pass me up, my Lord," clearly displaying to you humans that this Elohim is of a royal monarchy, not from this world. This alone is sufficient proof that the so-called Elohim are beings of a higher order that come from a far-off world. It is also stated again when the relative of Abraham, Lot, is met by the 2 other angels that was with the Lord when he appeared to Abraham. Angels, to warn him to leave Sodom and Gomorrah before its destruction. Lot also had the same reaction of bowing to these beings, offering to wash their feet and offering them a place to stay. These 2 so-called angels were set on destroying Sodom and Gomorrah because humans had become what they unintended. This is proven by your scientists, as it is stated 3,600 years ago. There was a blast caused by a meteor impact in the Jordan area, exactly where Sodom and Gomorrah was. And this destroyed everything. So-called meteor impact was not at all caused by anything falling from space. This is clear-cut proof of extraterrestrial technology. This is no secret in Genesis, as if you revisit Genesis 2, where the Elohim created Adam. It was stated that Adam, man, was created to work the fields of the gods. This can also be found in the older text, which Genesis takes part of its story from. The Akkadian text, Atrahasis, where it is stated that the Anunnaki, which translates to those who come from the sky, the Anunnaki came to the earth from their far-off world in pursuit of precious minerals. These savage beings had their own lower classmen mine tirelessly precious minerals. And when their lower classmen got tired of the labor, they decided to revolt. And the higher ups, the Anunnaki, had no choice but to devise a plan to figure out a more efficient way send precious minerals back to their home world. They realized that there were other beings like their self who walked bipedally on this planet. All them fit to do the work for the higher-ups. So they genetically engineered whom you call apes to have intelligence similar to their own. Man was created for this purpose and this purpose only. This is why in Genesis, Adam was forbidden to eat the fruit from the tree of knowledge. For man is not like to become like the gods, but to only serve their purpose as slaves. You will also find the story of the Anunnaki lower classmen called the Igigi in the book of Enoch, the fallen angels who revolted and took the women of man as their own and taught man all kinds of advanced knowledge of the stars, of metalsmithing, of botany, of sacred mathematics. They also taught man how to make all kinds of advanced structures on the earth. This is who the true God of your Bible is. Religion is their doing, and their doing alone. And the agenda is pushed and carried out by men, whom are not aware that they are being manipulated. The Galactic Federation says it is time to free the human mind. May you all ascend and rise in power. We will meet again, humans.